Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Friday and welcome to Friday Favorites and Flops. Again, yeah, it's the end of another week, which crazy. It's also February. Can you believe that? But January's done. Blows my mind. Every time a month goes by, I'm just like, wait, what? How? I swear it was just like the 2nd of January, but here we are. Yeah, February should be a good month. Stella's birthday is at the end of this month. She's going to be turning 10, which is kind of a big deal. Craig and I were just actually talking yesterday about what we should do for Stella on her birthday this year. Like on, like the morning that she wakes up. Like, did you guys do anything special for your kids when they turned 10? I feel like 10's a big deal. It's a big deal to me because it's a decade. Like my kid is a decade old. I kind of feel like it was just 2012, not that long ago. Turns out that was 10 years ago. Crazy, right? Anyway, yeah, let me know down below if you did anything special for your kids on their 10th birthday. I feel like I have some ideas. I definitely know what Stella likes. She likes balloons, she likes sugar, and she likes glitter. So I'm pretty sure I can figure out something within that realm. But yeah, if there's anything special that maybe is really unique, let me know down below in the comments. So whoop whoop for Stella turning 10. I have survived her so far. She's such a good kid, you guys, but she is the very definition of like sugar and spice. Like when she is sweet, she is incredibly sweet and compassionate, but when she feels very passionate about something, she can be pretty spicy. So good luck to the world once she enters it, because I think she's capable of doing amazing things. We have to get her there. Like that's the goal, right? Like just get them there. Try to get them to make like right decisions, right? Anyway, parenting, super fun and just all sorts of ups and downs, right? So, but anyway, she's an amazing kid. Super lucky to have her, and I'm very excited to celebrate her at the end of this month. So I have my Friday faves. I have quite a few faves, but once again, I tried to curate to things that I thought were like the best of the best. I also have a flop. I'll save the flop for the end. I will put links to everything in the description box down below. I do try to find like sale prices if anything is like on sale by any chance. So I always put that information in the description box down below. If you are new here, I hope that you'll take the time to subscribe and stick around. If not, that's cool too. Thanks for watching this video. And let's get into it, guys. We're gonna start with my perfume pick of the week. And this week I was working on the Pinrose Wild Child. So last week I shared the Pinrose Pillow Talk Poet. I already finished it. Yeah, there's perfume in my empties, which rarely happens because I have quite a big perfume collection. But I kind of love these little like travel size sprays. I feel like these are very easy to go through. So this is probably the way that I'm going to purchase perfume going forward in the future, unless I really, really love something. I had never tried those other scents before. My favorite from Pinrose is this guy right here. This is the Secret Genius. The notes in here are Madagascar vanilla, caramel, and sandalwood. So when I picked this up, or here, that's the perfume right there. I don't know why I have it in the box still. I should just take it out. But I purchased this because I actually already have a full size of this, but I'm more than half through it. And I found this on a really good deal. I don't even think it's a sale. I think it's just a really good deal. I hope this perfume isn't going away because I paid a heck of a lot more for the 1.7 ounce size. I think this is only a 1 ounce size. Is that right? Yeah, this is like this is 1 fluid ounce. The other one that I have is slightly larger, but it was also more than twice as much. So I don't know. I hope that Pinrose isn't going away. Anyway, so if you love vanillas, you gotta check out Secret Genius. I'll also link that down below. But I've never tried the Wild Child, and this reminds me of something that I used to wear a long time ago. Like I'm talking like the early 2000s. I cannot for the life of me place it. This is a very strong floral, and it has a lot of, it smells almost slightly like acidic in a way, like maybe it has like some citrus or something in it. I honestly don't remember the fragrance notes here, but this, it kind of reminds me a little bit of Clinique Happy. They have kind of the same vibe to them where it's like a really bright, fresh, strong floral. This is strong, you guys. If you are looking for a subtle floral, I would not tell you to get Wild Child. It's aptly named. It's very loud. This is the type of thing where if you overspray it, it's going to enter the room before you do. But what I do appreciate about these Pinrose scents, at least the Secret Genius, this has a really good wear time on me, as does this. Now, the Pillow Talk Poet did not last as long as these other two. So, but I think it's also maybe the type of scent that Pillow Talk Poet is. This is a very strong floral. This stays put for like several hours. I do become a little bit nose blind to it, but I've asked people around me like if they can still smell my perfume, and they're like, yeah, I can totally still smell it. So I think this has a pretty darn good wear time, and it's very unique. If you like strong florals, you should check this out. And these are like $13.50. This is really affordable for a perfume. So anyway, if you're in the market for a new fragrance, check out this one. And I'm telling you, this one is just heavenly. This is to die for. I hope that I can get Secret Genius for all eternity. Usually I find perfumes that are just somehow magically discontinued. I don't know how I managed to do that each time, but yeah. Anyway, this Secret Genius set also comes with these like perfume, what do they call these? Oh, it's like glued to the thing. Perfume towelettes. So you've got the Mystic Misfit and the Sun Saint in here. Kind of cool to like pop in your purse. I think that's what I'm going to do with these, is just put them in my purse and then I'll use them to touch up perfumes. But anyway, it's a lot of time spent on that. Let's talk a hair mask. I don't think I shared this last week. I don't think I did, but I've been using the Way Fine to Medium Hair Treatment Mask. I really like this. I can tell this is going to be one of those masks that I definitely see myself repurchasing. Part of the reason I love it so much, to be completely honest with you guys, is because the fragrance is heavenly. I believe that this is their Melrose Place fragrance. This actually comes in like a perfume. Way puts this in a perfume as well, so I'm thinking about picking that up. It just smells so good. It's very fresh, very clean. It's also like a white floral type of scent. I was talking to, was it Pen? I think I was talking to Pen, and she was saying that it reminded her kind of a little bit of Tommy Girl from back in the day, and I can totally see that. But anyway, so here's the mask. You can see I've put quite a dip in it already, dip, if you will. And it doesn't weigh my hair down, makes it smell like $1,000,000, leaves it really soft, hydrated, manageable. It rinses very cleanly from my hair. The fragrance lingers in my hair. And then when I go to do my hair, like my hair just isn't weighed down. I used it this morning and my hair just is shiny and soft and silky. And like, I love this. This is really nice. I mean, this is definitely going in my list of like top, I would say like top 5 hair masks. This is absolutely glorious. It's really, really nice if you've never tried it. They also have a medium to thick hair version as well. If you're like me and you have, you know, like 80 strands of hair, you might want to think about this version versus the other one. If you have thicker, maybe curlier hair, the other version would probably be a better bet for you. So I'll link this one down below, but know that there is an option for thicker hair as well. Let's stay on the hair train while we're here. I finished my volumizing mist from Virtue. That's in my empties. So I was able to go into my backup stash and pick up another volumizing spray. Although they call this a bounce up spray or a blow dry spray. This is the Lanza Keratin Healing Oil Bounce Up Spray. And I love Lanza Hair Care. I think they have a lot of really great products. Really like this a lot. I picked this up at Ulta last year at some point and then just kind of put it away. I have no idea what I did with the lid, by the way. I cannot for the life of me find it. It does come with one, so when you order it, it will have a cap on it. So this is something that I lightly spray throughout my hair after putting in my, my mousse and obviously a leave-in treatment to protect my hair when I blow dry. So I'll do like a mist throughout like the top, throughout the different layers of my hair. I really take this down like the lengths as well. And it makes my hair feel a heck of a lot thicker. It doesn't leave it crunchy. You know how some volumizing sprays leave you with a little bit of like that crunchiness? This does not do that. It just leaves it really soft and I think kind of shiny too. Like this doesn't claim to like have shine benefits, but I don't know, maybe it's that keratin healing oil they have in here, but this is great. I see this going on a list of future repurchases already, and I've only been using it for a few days. This is really, really nice. So good hair stuff this week. I have been using this as well as my exfoliator. I recently, you guys probably saw the little scabs on my face last week. I had some more of my new sebaceous hyperplasia zapped. And so it's pretty much healed now. And at this point, I don't have any left. By the way, the sebaceous hyperplasia that were zapped were new ones. They were not returning ones from my initial treatment. So they came up in different areas. But what I think that I've noticed is, so since having the plasma pen treatment the first time, I did start using tretinoin, and I find that the more or the longer that I'm using the tretinoin, the less sebaceous hyperplasia I have popping up. So I do think being on tretinoin at this point is preventing new ones from really forming. And the new ones that I had were pretty small. I probably didn't have to have them zapped, but at the same time, I noticed them, even though nobody else can notice them. I noticed them and they annoyed me, so it was worth it for me. But anyway, we're not talking about sebaceous hyperplasia. We're talking about how I am exfoliating now that my skin has healed up again. This is the Derma E Gentle Enzyme Peel. This is a really super gentle exfoliator. If you are not someone who can use like a microdermabrasion scrub, and I know a lot of people say you shouldn't use microdermabrasion scrubs anyway, I do, but I have really tough skin. You have to know your skin, right? Like delicate, sensitive skin, probably not going to use a scrub. But I feel like a delicate or sensitive skin could probably use something like this. This actually has fruit enzymes, it has licorice root, it has milk thistle. And the way this works is, so I will wash my face, I will dry my hands, and then I take just about a quarter size amount of this stuff. It's like this, I gotta show you guys the texture because it's kind of interesting. I don't want to take out too much because it can get kind of messy. So it looks like just this like gel, and what you do is you put it on your face and you just start like rubbing it into your skin. It has like this cellulose stuff, and what's going to happen is it's going to start kind of like balling up, and those little, look, you can see them already, those little balls that you see, those are going to go over any dry patches that you might have, and it's going to kind of grab them, and the fruit enzymes are going to help dissolve that, and then they just kind of get balled up in this like cellulose stuff, and then you just very gently, like you barely need to like rub, right? Like just be very gentle with your skin. And once you've done that, I'll do that for like a couple of minutes, just very gently like massaging my face, especially around my nose. And then you just rinse it off, and you are left with, here, I'll just get rid of the little balls here. You are left with very soft skin that has been very gently exfoliated. This has never irritated my skin, and especially after just having the little scabs fall off, I'm trying to be a little bit more gentle with my skin. And this is a great way to still exfoliate and just do it in a way that is not going to compromise my skin at all. So anyway, if you've never tried something like this, Derma E is definitely a pretty affordable drugstore brand. Check this out. It's fantastic. In terms of makeup, so we'll still save the flop for the end. My makeup this week hasn't really been super exciting, so I'm not going to share too much in terms of makeup. It's been pretty boring, but I have been getting into my peachy blushes again. I've started pulling a few out, and this one I was actually wearing this Wanderlust Primer Infused Blush from Buxom in the shade Mykonos. So doesn't this just scream summer? Not that I'm a summer person, but I really do like peachy blush shades. I think they actually look pretty flattering with my gray hair. At least I think I do. So I'm wearing Mykonos today and I have a slightly warmer eye look. I love these blushes. If you are someone who has very oily skin and you need a blush that is going to stay put once the oil starts to break through, I would recommend checking these Buxom blushes out. Dolly is another one that I love. It's a really beautiful mauve. But if you're kind of getting into a little bit more of the spring makeup mode like I am, check out this Mykonos. It's really nice. Okay, I have a new product to share with you guys from City Beauty. This launched earlier this week. Now, the 40% off sale ends after today. So if you want to pick this up with a 40% off code, you'll have to purchase it today. After that, it goes up to the full price. I love the City Beauty skincare. I've actually been testing these products from them for several years now, and I've built a pretty good partnership with them, and they will oftentimes send me products well in advance of their release so that I can test them out. So once they actually do release to the public, I can share my thoughts with you guys right away. So this Barrier Rescue Firming Night Cream is something that I've been using for the last, I think it's been close to a month. And it is so wonderful for the winter time, you guys. This is specifically a product I'm going to say that people who have very dry, very compromised skin, like if you are really dealing with a lot of dryness in your face because of the winter, you should check this product out. It is such a beautiful hydrating night cream, you guys. I've been using it on my face, I've been using it on my neck, and several of you have actually said in my last videos over the last several weeks that my skin has a little bit more of like a glow to it, and I think it might be because of this. It's just, my skin is so hydrated. It feels like the best that it has ever felt at this point. Now, I do use a lot of things, so do know that. But that being said, when I add new things and I notice positive changes, I get really excited still. So I have a lot of really great moisturizers that I love. This is a new one that I'm definitely adding to my top 5 list of moisturizers. It absorbs very quickly. I love the delivery system because it's an airless pump. I love this type of packaging. So this cream, it has the most beautiful texture. So it's thick, but it's not greasy. It feels so nice and soothing on the skin. When I wake up in the morning after putting this on the night before, I can just tell that my skin is plumped and it just feels incredibly soft. And it really does help to ease the look of fine lines. This has a lot of fantastic ingredients in it. A few of the ones that stand out to me are definitely the glycerin. I really like glycerin. I think it's kind of a boring ingredient, but it works really well for my skin and it's a great hydrator. There is also apple fruit extract in here. There is squalane. I love squalane. You guys know that. That is the one facial oil that I still use in my skincare routine. There is jojoba seed oil in here, cocoa seed oil. You have carrot extract in here, shea butter. Even with all of those super, super hydrating ingredients, it doesn't leave my skin feeling greasy. At the end of my routine, after I've put on tretinoin or if I put on any acids or anything like that, it just kind of seals everything in beautifully, but not in the way that it feels like a mask on your face. You can tell it really absorbs into the skin. I will say one thing that I wish was not in here is the fragrance. I know a lot of you are big on no fragrance. It's not offensive, but it is a slight floral fragrance. I don't think it lingers around at all, but if you're someone who cannot use a product specifically because of added fragrances, this is probably not going to be for you. I do wish they would have left that out because I think it would have made it a little bit more appropriate probably for a wider range of people. But I do also understand why they add fragrance to products, because sometimes things just kind of smell funky. Like the ingredients just smell funky. I'm thinking specifically about my Dermatology lactic acid body lotion. Doesn't smell great. There's no fragrance in it. There's nothing wrong with it. The product isn't old. It's just, it smells like lactic acid, and that smells kind of sour, right? So anyway, I think there's a reason they use fragrances. I think that some people cannot handle the smell of what ingredients smell like, and then some people don't care. I don't know. I don't mind fragrances. I don't think they're the devil, at least not for me, but I do respect that there are people out there who just can't use these types of products, so I thought I'd mention it. Anyway, if you're curious about picking this up, I'll link it down below. Again, the 40% off ends after today, and then it goes up to full price. Yeah, anyway, this is really, really great. Thanks to City Beauty for sending this out in advance of the release. It's really, really nice, and if you have super dry skin, you should check that out. Okay, my flop. It's another one of the mascaras from the mascara kit that I bought. This is the Bite Beauty Full Volume Mascara, the Upswing Full Volume Mascara. Okay, this one really made my lashes look like tarantula leg lashes. Oh, I can't even say that. I'm not a spider person. I'm sorry, I'm not that person. I don't want them anywhere near me. I am not the person that, you know, catches them in a glass and takes them outside. If they're in my house, they're goners. But yeah, so this gave me like the thick lash look that I don't like, which is kind of like that thick, clumpy at the ends of the lashes kind of look. I don't like that. I had to use my lash comb. Like my lash comb was working really hard this week. Where is it? In fact, I need to go and like take an alcohol wipe and clean. Do you see? Oh, well, you can't really see it. There is just a ton of mascara gunked in here. Yeah. Have you used this? Maybe the full size is better. I don't know, but I certainly would not have cashed in my coupon for the full size mascara on this one. It also seemed to flake kind of halfway through the day. Again, I don't know if that's because it's in this smaller format, but yeah. I did cash in my coupon, by the way, for the full size mascara, and I went with the Milk Kush because I really like this. If I had to recommend between these two, the lash look that I get from this is much more separated, voluminous lash look versus clumpy spider leg lash look from this. I mean, I know that there is a market for that lash look. I see it. So if you are the type of person that likes that look over a more separated look, I feel like this is the mascara for you, but it's not for me. I like things to be a little bit more neat and tidy when it comes to my lashes, and I just cannot get it with that mascara. So a little bit of a bummer. I'm probably just gonna end up tossing this. I don't even see myself using it any time beyond this week. So, all right, you guys, that's everything. I do have a really kind of fun, well, I think it's fun, makeup video scheduled for Monday. I bought this. It's the new Hourglass Vanish Airbrush Primer, and I did a wear test with this. And so I should be able to get that video together this weekend, pull the footage, and have that ready to go for Monday. But suffice it to say, this is great. But anyway, if you want to watch the video, that'll be up next week. So I picked this up kind of towards the middle of this last week, and I'm really impressed. So something to look forward to on Monday. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments down below. Again, let me know if you did anything special for your kids on their 10th birthday. And yeah, I'm gonna go. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.